everyone, it's Audrey here. I'm just going to give you a few minutes to come online. Hello, hello Anna. Oh, sorry. Hello. Oh, 老师您好。Oh, 你好，你好，你好，大家好。So Audrey here. So today's live is very special. We're going to talk about a very big city in China, and it is Xi'an, just in case you know the city. But before that, let's do some preliminary quizzes about the cities in China. So can anybody tell me, oh, 你好. So can anybody tell me like how many cities are there in China if you know? Make a guess, make a wild guess. You can leave that number in the comments. I can see that. Anybody? Like how many cities are there in China? $52? No, that's too few. How to pronounce Zhong and Cong? Sorry, I will leave all the questions at the end of the session, so you can make your you can ask questions at the end of the session. Okay? Yeah, a lot of cities. So the number is 674. So 674. That's the total number of cities in China. Okay. And do you know like over 1 million of population, how many cities are there? Actually, 52 is quite near. I mean, very close. There are 65 cities that have populations over 1 million people. Yes, 674, that's the total cities in China. Yes, 674 cities in China. Okay, and so Xi'an is the capital city of Shaanxi, so it's a very big city, and Xi'an used to be the capital city for many, many dynasties. So Xi'an is also a very historical place. So, and before I invite Anna, Anna will be our star student today. So she's just been to Xi'an recently, so she's going to share with us some of her like experience of visiting like Xi'an. But before that, do you know who is Qin Shi Huang? Qin Shi Huang. Have you heard about the name? Qin Shi Huang. So, oh, hi. So that is the first emperor of China, a united China. So Qin Shi Huang is a very famous person. And you can Wikipedia who is Qin Shi Huang. But to me, the most impressive thing about Qin Shi Huang is like, he's a total control freak, okay? So he became the king of Qin when he was 13, 1-3. So when he was 13, he became the emperor of Qin, and then after that, he conquered all the states and united China. At that time, I think he was 38, so he was a very young king, and actually he created the word Huangdi, which means emperor. Yes, so he created that. So that's why he was the first king of China and first emperor of China, of course. Okay, so that is Xi'an and that is Qin Shi Huang. So keep that two things in mind. And now I'm going to scroll back and invite Anna to join us. Oh, hello Anna.
Hello. 大家好.
Hello. 大家好. Oh, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, that's no problem. My first live stream.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I have your first. Okay.
大家好.
大家好. Okay, so it's self-introduction in Chinese. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. 我叫 Anna. 我是英国人.
Oh, 英国人 British.
Yes. 我在学中文.
Wow.
Yes, and 我最近去西安旅游.
Okay.
Trying to get my
旅游,
terms
okay.
right with that.
Yes, it's very good. Impressive. Is 旅游? Yes. Let's go for a trip. Okay, so have you finished? Anything else you want to tell us?
So I've recently been to Xi'an, and I really enjoyed the Terracotta Warriors. They were really special.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you enjoy the most in Xi'an?
The Terracotta Warriors, they're still putting them back together, and being able to see that process was really, really interesting. You see the start of the process, which is a pit which they're digging up.
Okay.
And then you see an area which is kind of like a terracotta army hospital where you see them piece together the parts.
Okay.
And then the end result. So it's quite interesting.
I guess many of them are like damaged in a way.
Yeah. A lot of them are broken into little parts. So it was interesting seeing the whole process, not just the end result. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. And what places did you visit? Like apart from the Bingmayong, any other places in Xi'an?
Yeah, so I also
that you can remember.
So I went to the Muslim Quarter, which is actually
Muslim. Yes. They're a huge community.
Yeah, and it's actually the start of the Silk Road. It's full of delicious.
It's the start
food.
of the. Oh yeah. It's kind of one of the. It's the start or the end of the Silk Road. Yes.
So that was really interesting. I went to the city wall, which I cycled around, which was really good fun.
Okay.
I believe it's the world's largest city wall.
Okay.
And I went to the Bell Tower and the Xi'an Antiques Market.
Antique market. Oh, did you buy anything?
No, I didn't, but it was really nice to have
like it's mainly the furniture or something, like something bulky?
Yeah, or like some teapots. And there was actually
teapots.
quite of food around there as well.
Oh, food. Okay. We're going to come to that later. And sorry. So have you heard about Qin Shi Huang, like before you went to Xi'an or after you went to Xi'an?
I had seen a few documentaries online. Yeah.
There's a comment saying like 说汉语. Yeah, we will. Like we're just doing some introduction first.
Yeah. I had read about him beforehand.
Okay, so I think Qin Shi Huang is very controversial. In a way, like he's the first emperor who like actually united China, but he's also like very cruel in a way because he killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, a lot of like very knowledgeable people.
And I think a lot of people died when they were making their warriors as well.
Yeah, of course, that as well. And the Great Wall.
Yes.
But anyway, okay, so let's talk about food. So have you tried any like street food in Xi'an, because they're really good?
Yes. 我吃了
你吃了什么? Oh, 凉凉面, is it? Like it's the most difficult Chinese character.
Yes. So there's so many strokes in Biang that
like Biang.
Yeah, I don't think you can type it out because the computer cannot handle it.
I think so. So we have to most of the cases we have to handwrite it.
I also had 肉夹馍.
Oh, okay. So the tones will be 肉 家 is the first one. 馍 is something going up. 馍. So going down first. 肉 家 馍. Yes. So together. 肉夹馍.
肉夹馍.
Oh, very good. You get it. You get it.
It kind of sounds like the actor Roger Moore from James Bond. 肉夹馍.
Yeah, you can remember that. You can remember that in that way. But what is 肉夹馍? Can you tell us?
I would describe it as a Chinese hamburger.
Oh, that's a very good one. I've never thought it that way. Okay, a Chinese hamburger. Okay.
it
But
was.
I kind of like, oh, so it's like a shortbread or something, like a pita bread.
Yeah.
So pita bread and with chopped or pulled pork.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. If you go to Xi'an, they will not use pork, is it? Because there are a lot of Muslims there.
Yeah, I think we tried a beef one. I think
Oh,
there was a
beef one.
lamb on offer as well.
A lamb, 羊肉.
Mm.
So there are 牛肉. 牛肉 is the beef. 羊肉 is mutton or lamb.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
羊肉.
羊肉. And then 牛肉. So both of them have the same tone, like going up again, going up and then going down.
So 牛肉,
Yes.
羊肉.
Yes, very good. Yes. So, and then how about 凉粉? Have you tried?
You know, I did not try that, and I really wish I tried that.
Actually, it's a cold dish. It's made of like, it's kind of like a thick noodle, and with vinegar and soy sauce and all those. But next time you can try it, definitely. But I think maybe they serve it in London as well.
I think that they may do. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are so many like Chinese food in London.
I also tried 酸汤饺子.
Oh, 酸汤饺子.
So
like, so what is that?
Sour soup dumplings.
Wow, I'm hungry.
Yeah, 好吃.
很好吃.
很好吃.
So what is the soup? I mean, why it's sour, do you know?
I'm assuming they put some kind of vinegar in it, but I'm not
I think
sure.
so. Because the northern part of China, we really, really love vinegar. I'm also from the northern part, so I know that.
Oh, I see. Okay. I love vinegar as well. So.
Yeah, because it's black vinegar. If you go to the southern part of China, they will kind of use the white vinegar. It tastes different. I mean, it tastes like the Western vinegar. I mean, the black vinegar is more like balsamic.
Right. Is it?
Yeah, it's richer. Yeah, the taste is thicker and richer.
What else did I have? 还有
什么?
I'm not sure.
Oh, char.
Char.
Oh, you can do the rolling tongue as well. Wow, really, really impressive. Because normally, like my foreign friends will just say chuan, the single word without the R. But I know in northern part we tend to roll the tongue at the back. So char.
Char.
Yes, very good. I love your pronunciation. It's really good.
I'm trying hard, but I find the tongue really, really hard.
Okay. So what kind of char? Because char is like a skewer.
My favorite one was the lamb.
Oh,
羊肉.
羊肉串, is it? 羊肉串. We'll say it. We'll call it 羊肉串.
羊肉串.
So 羊肉串很好吃.
你喜欢?
Oh, 非常好吃. Oh, you can say 太好吃了.
太好吃了.
对对对. Oh, like 你喜欢吃辣的吗?
我喜欢辣的.
因为 spicy food, yes. So because 在西安辣的羊肉串更好吃.
It was very my favorite.
Favorite? 所以你最喜欢吃辣的羊肉串?
Yeah. 我最喜欢辣的羊肉串.
Yes. Yes, really good. Yes. Okay, so anything else that you want to tell everyone about Xi'an that left a really good impression on you?
I feel like before I went to Xi'an, I didn't realize how much food there would be on offer there. So that was a really lovely surprise.
Okay.
Because I kind of just went there to see the terracotta warriors.
Okay. And how about in terms of the language there? Like, does it help for you to learn the language if you travel to China?
Oh, definitely. Before I went to China, I really was kind of passive in my learning. So I talked to my teacher. But
because I saw your account, like I was like, you can write Hanzi so well.
Oh, like, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, later we're going to ask you about the tips of learning Hanzi, but Yeah, I guess it helps for your listening and speaking in Xi'an.
Yeah.
Mm.
I realized when I went there, it was really crucial for me to emphasize my tones. It's really,
You're
really
right.
important.
Yes,
And
yes.
I feel like even if you feel like you're gonna come across strange, all
Yeah.
beginners need to emphasize their tones. So I'd say don't be embarrassed.
Yeah,
Don't
it's just
stress
like the
yourself out.
熊猫 and 熊猫, like in one of our videos, because that was the most hilarious one, I think. Like
Yeah,
熊猫 is panda, and then 熊毛 it becomes the chest hair.
it's very dangerous if you get your tones wrong.
Yeah, I would say the tones are more important than the actual pronunciation. Like sometimes, actually, in the southern part of China, how to say it? Like they can't really differentiate with the between the zhi and then the zi, or the chu with ci. So for example, in the northern part we say 好吃, like yummy, delicious. But if you go to the south or even Singapore, like people tend to say 好吃. You will hear that accent a lot. So
I
yeah,
would get
things like
quite
that.
confused by that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually. They won't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anna, can you tell us some tips about learning Hanzi? Because I saw like your Hanzi writing like on your account. They're just so pretty.
Thank you. I definitely recommend if you're learning Chinese to actually learn to write. I didn't think when I first started learning that it was important.
Oh, okay.
But when I started,
when did you start? Like after how long you started learning Mandarin?
I feel like it's been around 6 months now.
Sorry. How long have you studied Mandarin? Like from the beginning?
About 6 months.
Only 6 months? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, before that, I tried learning and then kind of stopped.
Oh,
And
kind of
started
on and
again.
off.
Yeah.
But continuously, like consistently, is only 6 months. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. And I do
Because
have,
when
I have a Chinese teacher as well, and
mm,
my brother actually knows Chinese, so he helps me out a lot as well.
okay.
Yeah.
But still, like before that, you didn't really like study Chinese consistently,
No, because
systematically.
I find it. I have found it really quite hard learning from London because I'm not surrounded by Chinese speakers.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel this time I'm very committed to carrying on and learning.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Like, so, how do you actually learn? How do you choose the characters to learn? Is from the textbook, or you just choose the things that interest you?
It's a combination of things. So I'm trying to surround myself with all different types of as much Chinese as I can. So I've got a teacher. I watch a lot of Chinese TV.
Yeah,
And then
that's a really good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my teacher has provided me some vocab that I can cover as well.
Okay.
And I also use language apps, which kind of use gamification, like Memrise.
Oh,
So
Memrise. Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
I
find
thought
it really.
I find Memrise is really good for like memorizing vocabs
Yeah,
or fixed sentences. But when you want to make your own sentences, it kind of stuck. But anyway, it's a good app for like vocabs.
Yeah, it's a good app for picking up new words and then making sure that you remember them as well.
Yeah, but you kind of you need to go back frequently, like otherwise it will become just short-term memory.
Yes.
Because I tried using Memrise to study French, but yeah, it's just short-term memory.
Yeah, you have to use it every day.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I think that's language. Like you have to be consistent. Like you have to use it. But do you have anyone to speak Chinese with every day or frequently?
Well, I've got my Chinese teacher who I see once a week, and we have a 2-hour lesson. And I actually have a Chinese friend from Harbin who's just moved to London.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm going to see her after this, actually. And we are going to a Xi'an Fan Dian.
Oh, 饭店. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to one in London, and we will eat twar.
哦，在伦敦吃串儿。
对。
Okay. Actually, I also spent a year in London, but I love the Chinatown there. I mean, I think they have better Chinese food than, I mean, in some part of China or Singapore.
真的吗？
真的，真的，真的, trust me.
I don't know.
Especially,
Singapore is very nice food.
尤其是 how to say the 点心早茶.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, maybe.
the dim sum.
Yeah.
I feel that it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the dancing is pretty good in London, actually. You're right.
点心很好吃.
But I thought Singapore would be very good as well.
Well, Singapore, like, yeah, Singapore is good. 新加坡的中餐也很好吃. 但是怎么讲呢? Sometimes it's localized, kind of sweet or spicy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's still a little bit different from the mainland China or Hong Kong.
Okay. 有意思.
有意思. 哦，你来过新加坡吗？
我去过 Singapore. I have been twice.
哦，两次.
Yeah,
两次. So we say 一次 is one time, twice is once is 一次, 两次, 三次, 四次.
Yeah, 两次.
Yeah. Yes, so it's when it comes to counting, like it's only number 2 is special, like a couple of 两.
两.
Yes. Oh, I love your pronunciation.
Oh, thank you. I try hard, but I really struggle with the tones.
But I think eventually you'll get used to it.
慢慢来.
慢慢来，对，慢慢来一点点，每天都可以提高一点点。
Okay.
And how about after visiting China and talking to the locals, like what advice or learning methods do you have for your fellow learners?
What advice? I would say don't be afraid to talk. If you have the opportunity to talk to a Chinese person,
yes,
do not be afraid.
Be brave. Or be thick-skinned.
Yeah, because I think the first few days I was in China, I was kind of, if I made a mistake, I would be beating myself up about it. But it wasn't the right attitude. And then after
yes, you're right.
Days,
yes.
Yeah, after
because
a few days.
The moment if you speak a Chinese word, they will be so happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they see a foreigner and you speak Chinese, it's like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Yeah, and like even if they don't understand you should try again. Don't panic.
Yes, definitely.
Don't beat yourself up about it, because every single Chinese learner will make tons of mistakes, and you have to realize that.
Agree. Yeah.
And then so after the first few days, I just realized I have to try again. Slow down if necessary. Really emphasize your tones.
Tones,
so important.
Yes.
Ask people.
But I think but I think before you go to China, you won't realize the importance of tones. I mean, not that important.
For me, I think it's the most important thing about for a beginner. Tones. It is really important.
Yeah. And have you noticed that actually they have accents, like different accents from the standard Mandarin in Xi'an?
I did. So when I realized when I was going more south of China, they say number 10 differently. So I know it as 是. And when we were going south, they said it. I can't remember how they said it. I couldn't understand it at first.
The tones. It kind of going up. So you mean like Sichuan? Yeah, in different provinces they'll have different accents.
Yeah.
But definitely,
I definitely noticed.
Yes, but in the school system, we all study the standard Mandarin. It's only like when you talk with, if you like the locals talking with locals, or we're talking about friends or something.
Yeah, so I guess China is such a big country, so there's going to be different
Yeah, that's
accents.
true.
And for a
Actually, the
learner,
standard Mandarin is only spoken around the Beijing area. Like it's really a minority kind of.
yeah, it makes learning Chinese harder, but China is a big country.
Yes, but if you can speak fluent standard Mandarin, they will all, I mean, see you in awe, maybe. Because I have some foreign friends, they went to the Rome province. I won't say the Rome province, but they went to, for example, a different province, not Beijing, not the northern part. They pick up the accent, I mean, dialect, and they didn't know it. They thought it's the standard Mandarin, but it is not. So I think, yeah, people need to be careful.
Yeah.
And how about other tips like for Hanzi? Yeah, because many people and many English speakers, they will struggle with Hanzi. So last tip for Hanzi before we go
just
for
to
the
elaborate
Q&A.
on my point about writing. Before I started writing in Chinese, I felt like my reading comprehension wasn't very good, and it wasn't very quick either.
Okay.
And as soon as I started writing, I realized I was able to read characters a lot more quicker, and that is because when you are writing, you are using, I read that you're using a part of your brain which picks up all the different strokes in the characters.
Yes, definitely.
So my reading is so much better than it used to be, so much quicker. And even though I'm not planning to write in the future, it's just helping me learn and read very quickly. So that's kind of why I'm practicing writing in a way.
I think kind of register to your brain.
Yes, definitely. And
tattoo.
Tattoo. It was I wasn't planning on doing, but when I tried it for a few weeks, I was like, this is really making a difference. So I definitely recommend people who want to learn Hanzi to
start writing from the very beginning.
Yeah, I would say.
Do you see them? Do you see the characters as pictures, or like do you learn the radicals first?
When I first started, reception is not very good. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, when I first started, I was looking at pictures, and then after that,
pictures. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because they say that the characters look like pictures.
Oh yeah, they actually came from pictures, pictograms.
Yeah. But sorry, the reception is not very good.
It's okay.
Yeah, but now I've progressed. I don't really do that anymore.
You're right. Yeah, as a beginner, you can see them as pictures, kind of give you more interest. And then after a while, when you get used to it, you just write it. It's natural.
Yes. And I think it's a nice introduction to the characters as well, comparing it to pictures as well.
Yeah, agree. Okay, so let's see, do you have any questions for me or Anna? So now is the time to ask, and we'll see whether we can answer your questions. I think just now there's one follower mentioning that he wants to join the live, but you can DM us, you can DM us, and we'll see. We'll arrange a session with you. So today is Anna. So there's a person saying 我爱你. Oh, 谢谢我也爱你. That's flattering. Oh yeah, there's a person say, 我也想跟老师聊天. We also want to chat with the teacher. 谢谢. I'm so happy. 我很高兴.
I'm a special guest today.
Yes. Any questions for us? Life or life? Oh my, that's a romantic. I want to improve my Chinese. Yeah. Me too，我也是。
我也是，同意。
So, actually, oh, so and then like, what kind of like Chinese shows do you watch? Because input is also important.
I I would really say it was trash TV, but it's very addictive.
No. As long as you're interested, it's not trash. Trust me.
It's so addictive, and it makes me cry as well all the time.
Oh.
They make you really love a character, and then the character.
Then that's not trash.
I guess so. I really like I don't know its Chinese name, Meteor Garden with
流星花园. That's
yes.
actually from it's a very famous romantic show or romantic drama. Romantic comedy, I would say.
Yeah.
Actually, it's adapted from a Japanese comic. But so the Taiwan, so a group of 你不知道，所以其实是改编自日本漫画。
Okay.
And 有意思，对吗？但是先是台湾把它拍成偶像剧，so 偶像 is idol， 剧 is drama. So they use those very tall, handsome guys, like
很帅
and then 很帅，对吗 ？Handsome. 我喜欢有人说我喜欢流星花园，流星花园 fans. 其实我也喜欢。I'm not going to lie, but 我也喜欢。但是actually a lot of people have remade the series. 所以很多个版本，但是每个版本都很帅。
agree is
同意，对。you can say 我也觉得 I also feel that 我也觉得I think so too 我也觉得
another one is Ode to Joy.
Ode to Joy 欢乐颂。
Yeah.
欢乐 is joy, song is like the ode.
Yeah, I like it because it's full of female leads, which I quite like.
Yeah, it's more like a Chinese version of Sex and City.
Yeah.
But I think they mainly talk about relationship, not sex. Yeah, so. But it's a good show actually. 欢乐颂 is good because 欢乐颂 they use a lot of daily languages. Yes, so 欢乐颂 you can pick up like a lot of like daily Mandarin like from the 欢乐颂.
Yeah, I really enjoy those. They're my favorites.
Yeah, 欢乐颂. And then do you listen to Chinese music as well?
This is something I want to do, but I'm not sure if我不喜欢中国音乐. I'm not sure if I like it.
I agree. I don't really listen to that actually, but I can't say that.
I have been recommended that I should be listening to Chinese music to help me learn. So it's something I want to start.
But actually, if you don't like it, then don't force yourself. Always choose the things that interest you the most.
Yeah.
Because listen to music. Music can be lyrical because the lyrics can like they will change the lyrics from daily language to the things that actually rhyme. So
do they use tones in singing?
Actually, they will kind of they will kind of fit it to the tones, like the pitches of the notes. They will actually match to the tones. Actually, will sound otherwise will sound very weird.
Okay. Right. Good to know.
There's a person saying that 我学习汉语在德黑兰大学. Wow. 德黑兰大学. I don't know the Chinese name. What is the English name for the university? 德黑兰大学. Is that a British? 对不起，我不知道。对不起，你的汉语太好了，我不知道德黑兰大学在哪里。And then there's can you talk about Mandarin, Chinese, and other dialects? Actually, Mandarin Chinese we call it 普通话. So 普通 actually is normal or standard. 话 is the spoken language. And dialects, actually, there are a lot of dialects. Like even the northeastern has, and even Beijing has a dialect. If you listen to 相声, have you heard of 相声?
Oh,
相声 is like the Chinese stand-up comedy with two people, one or two.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, that's from Beijing and Tianjin, but they have their own dialect. They will have a lot of R, like the chuar. So they have a lot of R at the back.
Okay.
And then if you go to Shanghai, yeah, they have Shanghai Hua.
Okay. My brother told me that the newsreaders mostly have a Harbin accent. I'm not sure if that is true.
Sorry, which one?
A Harbin? North?
Harbin?
Yes.
Oh, that actually in the northeast we call it 东北话.
Okay.
So a lot of comedy, like on stage comedy, they use 东北话.
东北话. Okay.
So actually, if you listen to it, it's really funny.
Okay.
So
maybe I'll give that a go.
Yeah, and I saw your photos. You went to Chengdu as well. So Chengdu, they have 四川话. Or Chengdu, they have their special Chengdu Hua as well.
Okay.
So my grandma is from Sichuan, from Chengdu actually. So when she talks in dialects, I can understand, but I can't speak.
Okay.
And dialects that sounds totally different from 普通话 is like Shanghai Hua is very different. I can't understand a single word if I don't study it.
Oh wow! Okay.
I can understand 广东话, the language of Hong Kong nowadays.
Oh, like Cantonese?
Cantonese, yes, that's word, yes. So Cantonese, I can understand. I also learned from the drama, like from the TVB dramas.
Yeah. So it's a fun way to learn.
Yeah, it is. And you kind of get the culture of the area, of the district.
Yeah.
So it helps like when you actually, because I still believe that the culture, the language, you need to pair them together.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, yeah. Like if I speak English in a Chinese way, that will sound really foreign.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, there's a person asked me, 老师你去过长春吗? Changchun is a city in the northeast part of China. 我还没有, but 我想去。但是现在很冷。
Oh, okay. Very cold.
Yes, it's very cold, I guess. And there's a person saying, 我在伊朗, Iran. Wow.
你好.
童话. So there are people listening to Chinese music. 童话 is a very famous song. 童话 means fairy tale.
童话.
Yeah, 童话. 童 is the 儿童. 就用儿童. 儿童 is children. 话 is the 普通话的话. So 童话 like stories for or tales for the children. So that's fairy tale. So 童话.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Yeah. But I guess, if you like 欢乐颂, then you might like some of the matchmaking shows in China. Like, because basically they all have scripts. So they will make it very interesting. Or the talk shows. Yeah, okay. Make you cry, make you laugh, make you say that this guy is really ridiculous. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, I think find the things that interest you is the most, how to say, effective one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, sounds right. I agree with that.
Yeah. And then I think we can, so anyone has questions? No more? No more, then we will just end the session. So, okay. So I hope it's okay. There's a person saying 很长时间看手机对眼睛很坏处. Actually, we can say 很长时间看手机对眼睛不好. 哦，对眼睛很坏。哦，对眼睛有坏处。Do you understand that sentence? Like this person has written there.
The last one?
No, it's above the 我在伊朗. Is I don't know how to read
老
the
师，你去过
长春
吗？
Oh, you can read the characters. Wow. Yes. So 老师，你去过长春吗？ I just replied, 我还没有.
Oh, yeah.
长春 should be a nice place to visit
Oh,
if you
yeah,
love the snow. Oh, and then there's a person saying that 我是地球人 Thank you.
什么意思？
你知道什么是地球吗？
地球。
地球 is the earth, which means the person is from the earth. Thank you. If you're saying that you're alien, they'll be like, hello.
Oh, okay. So is it like saying you are human?
Kind of human, or I live on earth, or yeah, earth people. Okay, so I would say 谢谢大家. And then also 谢谢 Anna, 谢谢你. And
Thank
I
you
hope
for
you had
letting me
fun.
join.
Yeah, I hope you had fun. I had
I
fun
will
chatting
go
with
to
you.
my Xi'an restaurant now.
谢谢. So
Okay,
I hope to see you soon.
Yes, okay. 再见.
再见，大家再见。